Now this is what we've been waiting for. The beautiful flowers to spring up and replace the brown and gray landscape here in central Iowa. Of course, we didn't have to wait for it. Could have seen it all along at an attraction north of downtown. Stacy Johnson is joining us now, the chairwoman for the board at the Botanical Center, the Botanical Garden here in Des Moines. Stacy, I would assume in a time of year like this, in a week where we haven't had any sunshine, people would be beating down your doors to get some warm air and some bright colors. But then you got COVID, right? So what's the situation like there north of downtown?
Well, Dan, we have, of course, like many organizations in the Des Moines community, suffered a little bit of a setback. Going into the pandemic, membership and crowds were showing very impressive growth. And who wouldn't want to enjoy the beautiful gardens any time of year? But we did see a significant drop, but it also allowed us to be creative, and we brought about new audiences and engaged them in new ways. We had trick or trees last fall. We had Gnomes in the Dome over the winter months, Dome After Dark, which is a new attraction. And then we recently sold out of our Botanical Blues. So we're starting to see an uptick in our return visitors and households, and those that just want to get a little glimpse of spring a little early.
Yeah, which I would think is most of us, vast majority anyway. Stacy, before we get into the other things on the horizon, let's talk about your new CEO. This was just announced.
Yes, we cannot be more excited to bring Kim Perez to the Des Moines area. She's a trusted and respected leader in the nonprofit arena. She most recently served as president and CEO of the Cradle, which is one of the foremost adoption agencies in the country. Her focus on professional development, donor and community relations, as well as her proven abilities over her career to expand an organization's influence really made her stand out. And as an added bonus, she's an Iowa native, so we're really excited to bring her back to the Des Moines area.
The Botanical Garden is one of those places where when people move to Des Moines, it's one of the first attractions they might go explore. And then they might not for a matter of months or years. And so I'm curious, for people who haven't been there in a while, it's a really different place than what they might remember, right?
Oh, absolutely. And it really goes to the credit of our city leaders, both on the private and the public side. We really partnered with the city and Parks and Rec and various members that really had the vision to enhance the gardens. And so over the last 7 years, we've seen a lot of improvements and development and new gardens. Most recently, last fall, we opened up the Rouen Reflection Garden. So if people haven't been since last year before the pandemic, what a beautiful time to come out and see that new garden grow and expand. We also have a new meadow garden that's going to break ground this spring. So a lot of neat things on the horizon.
Yeah, and with the forecast Ed just told us about on the horizon, it's really going to be, next week is going to be prime time to get out there. I want to check out the hours here. Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday is 10 to noon, and then it's closed on Mondays. You got the admission prices up there, nothing that's going to break the bank. dmbotanicalgarden.com is the website. I assume you have to wear masks if you're inside the dome, Stacy.
Yes, that is correct. So we are adhering to all protocols and keeping our staff, volunteers, and of course our customers and our attendees as safe as possible.
Stacy Johnson, she chairs the Greater Des Moines Botanical Center Board. You got so many great things happening down there at what's really a true gem.